good enough. She died one day at the crossroads between high school and college, when the pressure became too much, so much that her period never came for 3 months, so much that her heart rate never dropped below 85, so much that she started to quote Shakespeare in her dreams, so much that she stopped dreaming. She died at the crossroads between reality and fantasy, trapped between, sandwiched by the voices, everyone trying to save her, cornered by the eyes as they watched her slowly drown in herself. So much she forgot to keep her heart beating, her breath moving in and out of her mouth, so much pressure that her head collapsed mid-sentence as she was making excuses to her professor. So much pressure on her that her chest froze, her body seized, and her eyes crossed in opposite directions as her body heaved, trying to be free. So much in her, on her, holding her down, that she was blind to the light, deaf to the sound. She died one day at the crossroads between high school and college because enough was never enough.
Woo! Yeah, Casey!
This is a long, angry poem, and I wrote it, and we had to do an assignment about take a social issue and follow it throughout history, and I chose racism. And it's an angry poem because I'm mad at certain members of my family, but yeah,
oh, those are fun.
I think it's funny. Some people don't, so you can kind of hate me later. This time, called white. I am white. No, really, you don't understand. I am white. Irish, Polish, French, Canadian, a little bit of Welsh, German mixed between. I once thought I was Portuguese, but it turns out my grandmother was an adoptee. Not to mention the fact that I've lived in the suburbs all my life and I am spoiled, the youngest sister out of 3. A girl-stabbing, philosophizing idealist who reads romance novels but feels with her head. I'm an ice queen who only dreams of one day someday breaking out of the sea. My name is so white, it practically glows in the dark. The entire eastern seaboard without breaking a sweat, without needing a bed to cool the energy, because let's admit it, the only thing sweatier than my triple D's is the idea of cutting my diet off at its knees. Rounded and shaped and likely to die full of plastic joints and medication, I write poems to change the world, and I burn with spite when the audience doesn't get the obvious, doesn't hear my tone just right. My hair is brown, straight, and wavy and thin, and my eyes near the strands, while my hands bear rough edges I claim are calluses, but real ones say honey. That's just dry skin. I am white. My parents work 5 to 10 on the middle-class carousel that spins and spins, while my sisters go to college where the diversity of skin is the difference between white, beige, and porcelain. I am so white that when walking alone at night, I jump to conclusions when hoodies are seen like love pumps, and I think I'm the best of moves until the teens move on, clearly uninterested in the stereotype that is me. And what is this divide that I allowed to lie between me and them and us, and allowed my parents to nod in agreement when my cousin uses politics to make excuses for her racist treatment? Who the hell am I to claim to know the difference between white and black when there are so many other shades that I never see because I'm naturally free? So I am so white that I'll never have to crave to be seen. I'll stand out with my clumsy white words and my white paper rattling in my white hands while real teen poets stand up guileless as they crack out furious words that shame the very presence of my inexperienced skin. Because I am white, and my hardships have been so few that I dip into the stories that sit within you, trying to find the passion to fill a page the way they do, command an audience with their well-chosen words of rage, and bring silence to the masses that sit still, shocked, suddenly thinking, damn, what the hell am I doing here? There's no way I can fit this diverse age because I'm cream, and I'm the streetlight outside your window at night, keeping you awake and feeling awkward and strange because I was born in white, I live in white, and I'm terrified. I'm terrified that I might just be in black and white, ignoring the shades that fall between because I am white, and unlike others, I don't have to make a fuss.